Welcome, everybody. We're here with another podcast, bringing you guys the latest gaming news. Here we go. We got my boy Dom, Jacob, Andrew. Say what's up, guys.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. And so, the word on the street, Warzone. It's the game to play. I mean, let's be real. Can you really go? Is there anything wrong with Warzone? Why is it getting this hype? I see a lot of stuff on Twitter about it. Um, I see a lot of streamers playing it. They're pulling massive viewers, making a lot of money. So what's the hype? We've been playing it for a while. I guess. What do you think is all about it?
One of the biggest things I like about it is you can go to the gulag and get if you die once, you have a chance to come back. Unlike previous games like Fortnite or Blackout from Call of Duty Black Ops 4, you got a chance to come back and help out the team, and you can buy people back and all good stuff like that.
Yeah, I think the gulag is a really interesting part of the game. Sorry, Drew, go ahead, man.
No, obviously me and Don have never been like first shooter game players, but it's definitely an easier game to pick up on from the start. And you just obviously with the gulag, you have a second chance. So if I whiff my shots like I always do, you always have that second chance, and it's more of a one-on-one kind of equal everything out. So it's definitely fun just to play with the boys every once in a while.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's free because I 100% wouldn't be playing it if it wasn't free.
That's another thing.
Good point right there.
That's another thing I guess I want to ask. So, we played a couple of days ago and we saw that multiplayer is free for this or for last weekend or whatever. Do you think that's because the multiplayer itself, the actual Call of Duty, is just not getting played because Warzone is so big and it's free?
I still have not done anything with the multiplayer, and it's free.
Multiplayer is trash.
Yeah, that seems to be basically the general consensus of everyone is that, why should I pay $60 for a game that adds a bad multiplayer? And we know why multiplayer is so bad. Maps are terrible, mechanics are terrible.
Too many campers. Can't win gunfights.
Exactly.
Even when you hit him even when you get the first hit on him, you still lose.
About that.
Yeah, it does. I think the game does promote a lot of camping, and I think it's one of the major problems. But I think that Warzone has this big effect over COD right now, and I think it's taking over. Basically all there is to do. I mean, no one wants to play a multiplayer that has even just slightly bad reviews when they see Warzone. That's just it's just blowing up, and it's free.
Yeah, I think it gives people a second chance with battle royale games, considering Fortnite was so good and it declined, and then Warzone comes in and it's just we're okay, we finally get to have fun with battle royale instead of Fortnite just ruining everything. So it's been fun.
Yeah, no, I would completely agree. Dom, any thoughts?
Yeah, just because I wasn't not really big into shooter games, so now that this game's out, I actually have fun playing it. It's the first shooter game I'm actually having fun playing with since Fortnite.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just it's a fun time with the boys,
Exactly. I think that's what really hits the I'm struggling on the
It's the spot.
Yeah, I'm struggling on the, what do you call it, acronym or whatever for it, not the acronym, but but I think it's to make a good battle royale game or to have a successful battle royale game. I think that having easy accessibility, making it free, it's cheap or whatever. I think making it simplistic is super important, and I think that Warzone just does that perfectly while keeping wins rewarding and challenging to get. And so that's why I think it's so difficult. Or
Because
so
games are just so long, and like I just remember Fortnite, we literally our games would be like 2 minutes because we drop and die. But like the gulag and buying back, games can just be super long, and you're just never out of it.
yeah, I think it's second chances are I think what makes the game so popular in my opinion is that you can still lose and there's no one's really out. No one's ever out in the game, and that's why I think it's pretty successful. Any other things to add?
Great game.
Would recommend it.
Yeah. But I do want to talk about the elephant in the room. 2K, 2K20. Let's be real. It
It's
could use
trash.
some work. Yeah, you could say it's trash.
Could be better.
Yeah, I see a lot
I
of,
mean,
you know,
75% of us picked up the game like religiously a month ago, but yeah, it's tough.
yeah,
Yeah,
now as far as the problems go, like,
the time, and your big thing is like the matchmaking and stuff, and that can be easily fixed. I feel like.
yeah,
The
Yeah.
game just feels dry.
how so?
Cause like back like 3 years ago, 2K16, like the story mode, like nowadays it's just so dry and just
in my part,
bland.
now it's just a bunch of sweats.
Yeah, bring back Sunset Beach.
I feel like there's no equality. Like, I mean, obviously, if you just look at it, like a 99 versus an 80, 99 is probably going to win, but like, there's absolutely no chance for 80s to do anything.
Yeah.
Like me, Landon, and Dom or whatever we had that night, we were like 60s and 70s, and we were doing good, but somehow like we turn into 80s, and I don't know, maybe that's just something different, but that's just very. I don't want to say pay to win, but I mean, granted, yes, people have been playing it like from the time it's been out, but yeah, it's not fun when you're just constantly losing.
Yeah. I think one of the big problems obviously is the matchmaking system. I think it's really weird that with such big differences that overall can make in a game, that there wouldn't be overall matchmaking, and that we have to go up against like a squad of 3 that is running 97 average players and probably like 20 badges total, and try and pull off a game. It's so hard.
Yeah, like I know it's a video game and it's obviously like not real life, but like, I mean, if I'm 7'3" and I'm going up for a layup against a guy at 6'5", I should probably make it instead of it just flanking off.
Yeah, it's just random. Because like, there's no way a 7'3" guy, just because there's a 6'3" point guard in the paint, is gonna miss a layup. You know what I mean?
Like, come on, 2K. Like, I don't care that I'm a 70. Like, I'm 7'3". I should be able to dunk when I'm wide open.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
Just-
I think
I
it's
mean,
yeah. Go ahead, Jacob.
That wasn't me.
no.
No.
I mean, obviously, like, Landon, you kind of picked up the game for Park. There is good parts of the game. Like, my team's really fun.
Yeah, I agree.
My team is very easy this year, so I guess there's that trade-off. And some people like to
My team 2 weeks ago already have one.
True.
yeah,
Much easier than past years.
a lot of other things that you can have fun playing in Park, but I feel like that's a big reason why people play the game, and it's not living up to its standards.
Yeah, I guess that's a question, I guess, for Jacob more. Do you think that, or I guess for all of you, I guess, since you guys have played previous 2Ks, but would you say that making my team easier is better?
Well, I never played.
I mean, like at the beginning, it kind of takes away for people that like grinded from the beginning. I feel like that have played it like since it came out in September. It was just super easy. It's just 2K is just not going to have a game that people are going to play for the whole year until the next one comes out. If it's you need to play for 2 weeks and then you get all pink diamond lineup.
I feel like anybody that like actually like say these YouTubers make a living like playing the game, like my team and all these like ultimate team kind of modes, like you can easily pay to win that stuff. Like you just put coins in your account and you just buy all the good players. But it kind of gives
They are pumping out lots of new cards though, like every week, which is a good thing. So it keeps people always wanting the new cards, but so that's
I just got a tweet this morning. They literally just put out like these locker codes are cool too. Like I literally got a tweet an hour ago. There's a KD that you can get a chance to win. So definitely just keep pumping them out.
All right. I mean, I would agree. I think that I think it's good to have consistent updating. I think that's what my team does well, like the addition of cards, and I think obviously since it's a sports game, I would hope it have consistent updating, and so I think 2K does a good job of that.
My career is definitely something you need to grind on, like the My Park and then in the actual season games, but with my team, not so much. It's definitely more easier to get a better experience with my team than it is with like a created player.
Yeah.
I also think like the My League and like the My GM parts of the game, I think those are pretty good. I mean, I haven't played them, but I heard they're like one of the better parts of the whole game. So yeah, because like
people do like
use that.
People do like rebuilds and stuff.
Yeah,
stuff all the time. So
I heard those are one of the better parts of 2K, but I haven't played them yet. So there's more parts of the game than just my team and my career that they put in.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, of course. And I think I've only had the game for like a month at best. So I haven't played everything. I haven't had much interest in playing anything other than the park and the team, and so. But
I do feel like 2K could promote those other modes though, because like 2K, at least I never ever hear about like or like have much of a desire to play those because like they promote like in trailers, they promote my career, they promote my team. They never talk about any of the other game modes. So if they want to be able to play those, I think they got to promote them better.
Agreed.
They have not updated like my GM and stuff from the beginning. You see my team, they always put out new cards. In my career, they're releasing new stuff. Like my GM and my league have been the same the whole time.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, that's all the time we have today. Obviously, it was great having you guys on. I appreciate the thoughts and opinions about the current gaming news. I think it's really interesting to hear other people's opinions and not just random Twitter opinions I get. So I appreciate you guys all for coming out. Thanks to Dom. Thanks to Jacob. Thanks to Drew.
Thank you.
I will see you all later. FTC, like team, stand up.
Thank you.
Take it easy, yo.